purpose of this evening was in fact to present the research of a Prime Foundation partnership that we have with KPMG. And in fact, it's the second phase of the project, now focusing on, in fact, the results of interviews with top executives in the banking world to identify the challenge they have, how do they accommodate, and how they see the future landscape of the banking world in Belgium.
The major finding is what you see on the screen. What is the holy grail of banking right now? However, the industry will be under pressure, under a lot of pressure in terms of profitability. If you cannot give your shareholder a return better than 6, 7, 8%, then they're better to invest somewhere else. And this is the big issue, I think, is the profitability of the Belgian banking sector right now will be a major issue in the coming years. What was interesting is when you look at the value chain in a bank, you have the income side that is derived from net interest income. This is flat right now. People are not expecting this to improve. There's fee business and commission. People would like this to improve, but the current economic conditions are not favorable. And then you have financial transaction. This is trading activity. It's out of the window right now. Then all the bankers are relying on the cost side. What can we do on the cost side? And they tell us, yeah, but we will increase IT expense. If they increase expense, how can you improve a margin when your income is going down? And finally, we realize that they try to find some kind of a miracle solution that will be to improve efficiency and to be closer to the client. In theory, this is conflicting. But the way they put it in practice with the evolution of the technology, some banks might be able to do it if they had a good business model.
Mostly of the respondents, 80% expect that the number of banks will reduce and that the Belgian bank landscape will change. Of course, how it changed, that's something else, because we asked as well to the smaller banks their view as well to the bigger banks. And of course, smaller banks are convinced that they will certainly survive due to their client centricity, their agility, their flexibility. So the question will be what will happen with the medium banks between the smaller and the big ones. But of course we wanted to have a vivid evening as well and to have the view of the practitioners together with the view of the academic world and the consulting views with a more international dimension. That's why we organized a panel debate in which we had as well practitioners present and with the representative of Febelfin as well we had the academic world together. Indeed, I invited the audience to react after every team because that was of course the ambition to have a dynamic debate ongoing, and I think the result was quite fine, and I think it was that bankers amongst themselves have had a nice evening and have learned something about the views of them.
The solution is the Holy Grail. Try to find the right mix of, I would say, customer focus with at the same time operational efficiency. Try to put this together and also try to be a little bit more innovative. Because what surprised me a lot in the result of the survey is that nobody raised the point, how can we in this difficult environment improve revenue? What kind of business model can we develop to try to improve the revenue of the bank?